How would you like some peanut butter with that jelly sandwich?
Hey, it's the Chris Court Show. Hey,
Hi, we're Malört Savior,
You're listening to the Chris Court Show.
and it's brought to you by...
welcome to another episode. Hello. It's been 1 week
A whole 7 days.
since you looked at me through your arms and said I'm crazy.
What?
Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh, 1 week.
Come on, guy.
I know the band. It is.
That fucking princess
I don't
crown
know
getting to your
reference.
head.
This Malört's getting to my head.
Malört. Speaking of Malört, there's a lot of Malört to be had today. I hope you guys are having a fine day. If you're from Chicago, even if you're not from Chicago, you should know where Malört is.
Well, fuck.
Oh, I told you to do... Why don't you just splitties?
That's why I said, well, fuck, because I guess I'm drinking that.
Yeah. All right, so what we're doing right now is we're taking a shot of Malört.
That's right.
And
In honor of...
you're banging the table. You're banging the fucking table.
I bang everything,
What
baby.
the fuck? Don't you know the fucking table?
You yelled at me in the middle of this interview, too, motherfucker.
Interviews. Speaking of interviews, yes, we interviewed Malört Savior, and I just found out that it's a spin-off of My Lord and Savior, but Malört Savior.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty genius. And then here comes Matt in the interview. Oh, I knew it all the time.
Why do you make me sound so Polish?
Of course, man. I know it all the time. I drive trucks.
I wish I drove trucks. They get paid more than I do right now.
So we did go on a Zoom call with Malört Savior. We do have the video. I'm going to get the video up. We might put it on our Patreon. I don't know what we're doing with that quite yet.
We got to figure that out.
Yeah, we got to figure that out. But it was a good time. And they have a show coming up. You'll hear it in there. We're gonna definitely try to make that because we're all about supporting our little kittens.
Or kittens?
That's what our fan
No.
that's what not our fans necessarily, but like listeners or bands that we play.
Our bands kittens or
Kittens.
our listeners?
Everybody,
kittens?
everyone's a kitten.
Except for me and you.
Yeah. Oh, I heard Kitten's coming tonight. Who's that? I don't know. He listens to the show. He's a kitten.
Meow.
Oh, I heard Kitten's playing up at,
Elbow Room.
Elbow Room.
Which is closed.
Right. Who's that? Kitten.
Listens to the show. It's a
Oh.
kitten.
Yeah. So let's do these shots of Malört.
Oh, God.
We are doing shots of Malört on dry January. This is my other cheat day, and this is going to be the last.
This is, what, your third cheat day?
Except for X and Valdez.
So that'll be your fourth cheat day? So you can't drink until February 4th.
Damn, man. No, fuck that. All right? I'm done.
No, let's see. When's February 4th? What day does it land on?
Okay, stop. I think that's a Sunday.
No, we got to check this shit.
Sunday or Monday.
It is a Sunday, so you still have a whole dry weekend in February.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to hold you to it.
Either way, we do have more interviews coming, but let's enjoy this interview today, whenever you're listening. Here it's night.
It's cold. It's night. We're by a brick wall.
But it was an awesome interview, and you'll hear it. We're going to play their song before we get into the interview, but first, we are going to do a shot of Malört in honor of Malört Savior.
To Malört Savior.
To Malört Savior. I want to sound like the news.
God. You didn't have the anti-hero shit. I might throw up.
Do it. Do it. Are you going to puke?
I might.
Oh, God. That would be awesome.
Oh, that's so bad. Oh, let's get some Busch Light.
Ah, pussy. You didn't
The
puke.
taste is not going away.
You didn't puke, pussy.
It might still come.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what she said.
No, she didn't.
Anyway, so yes, we're going to play their song. And like I said, it was a good time. We were talking to them. Our video interview kind of ended fast, and you might hear that in the interview. And I'm sorry about that. We were trying to reach out to them, and we didn't hear anything back because
Oh, we don't know why we didn't hear anything back. We didn't hear anything back.
oh yeah, we don't know why. What? Why?
I don't know.
They didn't like us?
Maybe
You think?
maybe they can email us back and let us know why they didn't hear back.
Nah. No, it was a good time with them though. I'm sure it's getting late, and it just kind of ended perfectly, but let's just get into this song here.
We're Malört Savior. This song is Be Cool or Beat It. It's about finding out that your dog is part of the Illuminati.
It's not what the song's about.
When the bridge came down, I stayed in town. Can't put that shit behind me. Mayor's got us locked down, but we'll all still meet up soon.
listening
to the Chris Court Show.
All right, that was Malört and Savior. Be cool or beat it.
Are you waiting for me to say something now?
No, I heard you breathing.
It was a cool. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm a little congested right now, so
Are you?
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm getting a cold.
Oh, great.
Hey, you wanted me to come over here early, and I still didn't. So
Right. Motherfucker. So be cool or beat it. What did you think?
I thought it was good. I mean, it was very reminiscent of the early 2000s or mid 2000s to 2010 like pop punk bands. It's very reminiscent of that, and it's modern. It's new. So
Yeah, and then you'll hear in the interview too. They kind of talk about that, and they also talk about newer bands too.
yeah,
So
some that I haven't ever
even
heard
local
of.
bands that they played with and that they would like to play with. It was really cool to hear that, and it's really cool to even hear bands playing still in Chicago and hearing that everything's still basically the same from when we were in a band.
It's basically the same, but it was a lot more. I feel like it was a lot like local bands were a lot more prevalent when we were in a band.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Like it was a big thing then. Like there was tons of local bands around.
Yeah.
Where there's a lot less now, you find them less frequently, but they're still around.
Is there a lot less, or are we just kind of out of that scene?
Maybe we're out of that scene. I don't know.
I don't know.
We should be in that scene considering we support independent artists.
Well, I'm talking about like actually going and playing at different places.
Maybe it's because we're out of that scene. Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, they were a really fun interview. The guys are hilarious. I wish that we could have done a little bit longer interview. But like I said, it cut off because Matt forgot to pay the funds. And
you're going to blame me for not paying funds.
And anyway, but we did ended it good. You can hear their next show coming up. So yeah, it was just a really good time. Hilarious. We took a couple shots of Malört.
Several shots of
Malört. Of course, we gotta. I can't be in dry January and not take a shot of Malört with a band. Malört and Savior. I have to do that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
now you got to do another dry day in February.
Nah, fuck that.
Nope. February 4th.
Nah.
Yeah, we're racking it up. I'm keeping track.
You can rack these nuts up in your mouth.
I will.
Anyway, without further ado, let's bring in the interview. Hope you enjoy it. Go check out their stuff. They're on TikTok, and they talk about that too. Everything that they're on Spotify. You can find them anywhere. So go and check their stuff out. Go support them. These guys are awesome.
Can't find them on Twitter. They specifically said they're not on Twitter.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But they're going to probably try.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Without further ado, here it is. Enjoy. All right, so welcome to the Chris Court Show, guys.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for having us.
Yes, Malört and Savior. So I right off the bat, I gotta assume that Malört and Savior is obviously from Malört. What's the Savior from?
It's a play on words. It's supposed to sound like my Lord and Savior, but it's Malört and Savior.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You've been riding that joke for what, 6 years now?
Yeah, something like that.
And
that's
we're in
actually
too deep to get
very.
rid of it. Yeah.
That's creative as hell.
So a lot of people think that it's kind of a religious band, and in a way, it is. I mean, we're
Right.
secular, but I mean,
You're religious
you
towards
can't
the
taste
Lord.
this shit and not believe in God. You know what I mean? So good.
Right.
And you're going to heaven or hell real fast after you take a shot. So,
Oh yeah.
my Lord and Savior, my Lord and Savior.
That is awesome. That is actually really cool. Play on
Thanks.
words. All right, so introduce yourself. So who's who and who does what?
Absolutely. Taylor, why don't you start?
Well, as he said, I'm Taylor. I sing for the band, and this is Pete. He plays keys.
Hello.
Oh, there you
Nice.
go. Okay, so I was actually listening to your album all day today, the EP.
Thank you, dude.
And yeah, no, it was really good. It reminded me a lot of the old pop punk, and it's kind of like refreshing to hear that again.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean that's kind of why we made it. That's the stuff that we grew up on. We love old style pop punk. We're getting older, but our music tastes are not changing. It's the same as my dad still listening to all the shit he listened to in the 80s. Like I just realized I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna listen to stuff from when I was 18, probably for the rest of my life, and I'm settling into that.
Yeah.
So it's good to expand too and find some other stuff, but we're always going to listen to the same shit we loved.
Oh yeah,
It's never going to
Back
stop.
to it.
No. Yeah.
You were starting a question?
You talk over me again, I'll kill you.
Shut up.
So it's funny the way that I heard about you guys. One of my buddies, Jeremy Wallace, he actually turned me on to you guys. He texted me and he said, Chris, you need to come here now. I need to show you a band. He's like, you would, your personality kind of goes with their personality, I guess. And he's seen your TikToks and all that.
Yeah.
And then, he showed me your guys' TikTok and music. He's like, it's Malört Savior. He's like, and their personality like is just like you guys totally. He's like, you need to interview them now. So
Well,
that's how and that was just last week.
Yeah. We had a pretty successful TikTok blow up last week. We've gotten a lot of followers and new listeners, people reaching out. Finally, people are starting to hear the good word of Malört, and that's really all we're hoping to do with this band.
That's good.
So,
That's good. So how did you get the TikTok exploded?
kind of our rule. Well, so Taylor recorded it, and I kind of have to drag him kicking and screaming onto all this TikTok shit because he's not on any of those fun
I'm
short
just
short video.
I don't
sites.
get it.
He doesn't get
I
it.
don't get it.
My rule
I don't get it either.
My rule is if Taylor thinks he's too cool for it, do it. You know what I mean? And those have been our most successful TikToks. Whatever's pretty much just stupid enough that he doesn't want to do it, I'll usually drag him in front of the camera and make him do it, and it just works. So he's a good barometer of what's cool.
Was there a certain video, or was it just whatever that your account?
It was, I think it was, there was one video that was just like an off the cuff reference to a comment someone made. And then we put our song at the end of it and it just caught traction.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of have a gimmick of a name. I think it's a pretty good hook to get people in, at least for people who have heard of Malört.
Right.
You know, I don't like band names that take themselves a little too seriously. Because
right.
what does it give me to work with? It's like, yeah, everyone takes themselves seriously, dude. Have a fucking funny band name.
Yeah, I actually like it a lot. Like I said, it was very, very creative.
Mm-hmm.
I never put that together.
You didn't put that together?
I really did. You?
Yes.
You fucking didn't.
So
You
what-
fucking didn't.
When I heard it, I was like, my
thinking,
Lord
man?
and Savior?
This guy over here. What did you want to talk shit about him? What were you saying?
Well, no. I want to talk shit about you. So
Oh, yeah, you
heard
can.
the name Malört and Savior. You're like, oh, this is great. But what about the Savior part? So did you just think we were called Malört and
And
he was
Savior.
Malört and like Malört and the Saviors?
Like, yeah, either one of you are Malört and one of you are a savior.
We're actually a lot more than this. We just couldn't all make it today.
One of you is Jepson and one of you is Jesus.
Jepson and Jesus.
Yeah, no, we're more than a duo. We're a 5/6.
Yeah, I seen you
5.
guys have 5 people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead.
Yeah. So Taylor and I were the only ones who could make the interview today, but I think you'll get more than enough of Malört and Savior in your interviews today.
Well, shout out to the other guys in the band.
Fuck you guys. Where are you?
They're probably out drinking Malört.
They probably are.
Right. So your song, Be Cool or Beat It.
Hell yeah.
I heard a lyric in there today and I was said, wow, that was pretty good. And it was, so fuck the packed bars in Wicker Park. I need some elbow room.
So most of our early shows were at the venue Elbow Room before it closed.
Yeah.
So it's a nod to that in addition to peg bars, not needing space and stuff. But Elbow Room gave us a lot of opportunities, and we were very grateful to play there a bunch. Made a lot of cool friends and connections there as well.
Yeah. We
Our first like real venue show was at Elbow Room, so we wanted to give them a shout out. I wrote that before they closed. Unfortunately, they're closed right now, but
yeah.
maybe someone will buy them up, open them back up, because I fucking miss Elbow Room, man.
So yeah, so do I. You guys played in the basement there?
Yeah,
Well, they wouldn't have us upstairs, that's for sure.
The best bands play in the basement.
That's right. We were in a band. Well, for like 15 years, we played Elbow Room a couple times, and yeah, we never got to play upstairs. We were just always playing downstairs. But I think it's more fun downstairs in the basement.
yeah.
It's like more
You can
personal.
make a big mess. I like it.
All right. So we're just gonna ask you a series of questions. Stuff to kind of promote and do things like that. Mag, you can
Sure.
go ahead and start here.
Before we jump into it, can I ask you guys
Yeah.
a question? Are you
Yeah,
guys
for
outside
sure.
right now? I see your breath.
No, we're inside.
Yeah, no, we're outside sitting by a brick wall.
It's like is it?
Hey, you
Yeah,
guys
no,
are in
we
your garage.
we
How cold is
actually
it in there?
We're sitting in a garage.
we're sitting in a garage because I have kids and we can't be loud.
That's
Okay.
fair.
So
That's
it's so we have a brick wall here. Behind this is a garage door. So
fair. It works.
It's a fake brick wall. It's a piece of cloth.
Yeah.
No.
Wait, what?
I think they get that.
But we did have a heater running for a while before we
Yeah.
started the thing. So we warmed up a bit before the show or before the interview started. Well,
I got some long johns on.
we'll start it up after we're done too.
Yeah, it's a tough day to be out in the garage, man. I mean, it's a cold one, so
Yeah.
It could be
Weather
colder. We've had
indoors.
colder days. We've been out in this garage.
oh yeah.
We'll take as many shots as you guys want or need to if you want
Yeah,
to
if
keep
you
warming
need a
up.
beer
so-
coat, I mean,
Oh, let's do it.
Well,
Let's do it.
I know this
Start
guy
now,
over here.
dude.
He's doing
I
dry
see you guys
January.
freezing. You guys got to warm up with something.
You know what's funny is I'm actually doing dry January.
Oh, no. Okay, so
But
So I was listening to your episode earlier. You said you had a few cheat days. Today is one of those, right?
Today is one of them.
All right,
all
let's
right.
go.
We'll cut back somewhere in February, maybe.
Right. All right, guys.
You
Cheers.
want to make a toast?
Cheers.
Yeah, let's make a toast to Malört and Savior.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
you.
It never gets easier, guys.
I think it does, but
Oh God. All right. Well, that was good.
All right. How much worse could this interview get? I mean,
We're about to find out.
You started with this, man. Can't get worse.
All right, so we'll start with some questions then. How did you guys become a band, and what inspired the name? I mean, obviously,
Yeah,
Malört
Taylor.
inspired the name, but
I mean, we've all known each other for quite a long time. So when we were growing up in like high school and stuff, we listened to all this music from the 2000s. And so me and a couple of the other guys were in Dirty Nellies out in Palatine for karaoke
Oh, yeah.
night. We were singing some of these songs, and we're like, we can play these songs. So we actually started as a cover band, and just learned some of those and people like that. And we're like, we could also probably write our own music. So yeah, we joined up after that. Just kind of voted on a band name, and we all gather around with Malört for every practice. That was like our tradition for starting to play well or whatever. So
It loosens up. It makes you don't play better, but you think you're playing better when you're drinking Malört. So
Right.
I mean, you think you're playing better when you drink anything.
oh, absolutely. I haven't tried it with other liquors. I mean, I'm a one liquor man, you know.
So you guys just drink Malört, right?
yeah,
Oh yeah.
I prefer it to other liquors because I feel like it doesn't sit as heavy in my stomach.
Yeah.
getting older, so I like. And, I mean, obviously, people don't like the taste of it going down, but once it's down, it's down there.
It
Right.
doesn't stay down for me. That's for sure. I don't know. That's a nice thing about me. I get no hangover because I throw up like 30 seconds later. It's nice.
Yeah. Well, the
Wake
cool
up, you're a
thing
little
is
slimmer, less hungover. It's nice.
the cool thing about Malört is that to me, like I never get hangovers.
Yeah.
As much as I drink, because there's like no sugar in there or whatever.
Mhm.
It's-
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some sugar in it, but it's very low sugar. It's not sweet. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a low carb diet that was a fad for a while, and the only alcohol that made the list was Malört because it was so not
Wow.
sugary, I guess.
No
So
shit.
and it's gluten free. So
Yeah.
yeah.
We were talking about doing the tour
Oh, yeah.
to Malört. So yeah, I did taste the wormwood, and we actually did a shot with the guy who owns it. I guess it's like CH Distillery, and
Yeah, that's right.
he happened to be there, and he's like, "Hey, let's do a shot together."
Nice.
So we all did a shot. It was like, "Oh, okay, it's cool."
Cool.
I like the random drum set they just had chilling in the
Yeah.
distillery too. It was like all this alcohol stuff and then random drum set.
That's
Did
gotta
you get
sound
the-
great, like in a distillery with like a high ceiling, like rafters, big heavy machinery, and then just a drum.
Right. That's how Malört gets its taste.
Oh yeah.
We actually have, so I wanted to show you this bottle. So I actually got this when I was there.
Private reserve.
Oh yeah. there we
So
go.
it's Anti-Hero Malört.
Here, hold it closer.
Oh, right on.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I like that bottle.
Nice.
Now it tastes.
I explained to them it tastes about 5 times worse than regular Malört, and they said, "Well, Malört tastes great."
Damn right it does.
I mean, yeah, it does. It does.
No one drinks it as a joke. Okay. It's very
You definitely
serious.
don't trick random people at the bar asking for shots with it either.
Right.
You don't
right.
tell
I've had people
it's
ask me, "What does it
a
taste
story
like?" And I'll be like,
town.
"It's great. You'll love it."
Say happy 21st birthday, random person. Here's a shot.
Yeah.
Then they say,
Cousins
"What
come in
is
town
this?"
From like Florida, and say, "Hey, try the shot of Malört. We all love it." We take a shot. You just look at their face. It's like giving someone like a gag gift, and then
Right.
just trying to see their reactions. Like, are they gonna pretend to like it? Are they gonna be cool? It's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first Malört shot, I was 23, out in this random dive bar. And this guy made up this whole story about how it was really nice to meet me. He's like, "Oh man, he seemed like such a cool guy. Let me buy a shot." And I was like, "Oh, all right, let's do one." And I took it, and it was like that, pine sol and urine flavor mixed together. And it was just, I was like, "What is this?" And he goes, "Gotcha. It's Malört." It's like, okay, good to meet you.
Right. Gotcha. I remember the shots that used to be like a gotcha shot was the Prairie Fires, I think it was called. It was like
Yeah.
tequila and Tabasco sauce.
Oh Jesus,
Oh,
yeah, I
man.
had that once.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
was
freshman year. I think that was fucking.
I puked
Oh my
right back into it.
Yeah.
but
I
I-
tasted like you could taste spicy a lot further down your throat than you think. Like I thought
Yeah.
my tongue ended like right here at the tonsil, but it actually goes like way down here. I found
Yeah.
out. You taste it like pretty much halfway down your chest.
Yeah,
It's
it's
gnarly.
for sure. So, what are you guys' influences?
I think we have different influences because Pete writes some of the songs. I wrote some of the songs. I think for me, I like more some of the newer pop punk, like Wonder Years and the Swellers. Obviously, I like the old ones as well. But for my
Yeah.
writing style, I think the newer, not newer ones, but the mid 2000s ones were more my influence personally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and for me, like I'm a keyboard player, so you don't get a lot of that in pop punk. You get some of it with like Motion City Soundtrack, who's one of my favorite bands of all time. So a lot of times I'm branching out into different genres for influence. I really like bands like Passion Pit. I like some like dubstep and like EDM music, but then at the same time, I like the Front Bottoms. They're like an indie folk band. I love them. They're probably my favorite band in the world.
Oh, wow.
And then like older bands, easy ones, just like Blink-182, Fall Out Boy, Motion City Soundtrack. I already mentioned.
Yeah.
I love
I
that they
love
say those
those.
are
And then,
older
like-
bands.
You
Yeah.
what?
I said I love that they
Unfortunately-
say that those are older bands.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
man, you're starting to hear that shit in grocery stores now. I
You
hate
are?
to say it. That's
Well, the
dad
funny part is
rock
like
now.
when we were graduating high school,
Blink
those
is
were like the
dad
new
rock.
bands.
Yeah, no, once it's in grocery stores, my friend, it's all over. I mean, that's
You're
kind of
right.
the
I
way
was
of the
just in,
dodo. It's not the hot new shit anymore.
I was at Jewel the other day, and I was hearing Green Day. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
shit. Well,
Yep.
this don't mean shit no
Also,
more.
on all the events, like there was emo ice skating a few weeks ago, and I was like, they're just throwing
This is
emo
just
onto
80s night,
anything,
dude. This is
so-
just a 2020s version of 80s
It's
night.
like
Right,
ice
right.
skating, all right.
Because like 20 years ago, everyone was going to 80s night, like, oh, remember how cool the 80s were? And when you go to an emo night, even a lot of people don't see like the resemblance. It's like, no, we're
With the
reliving
black
our
hair
heyday
covering
again.
one eye and
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
yeah. So what's the songwriting process? So how do you guys start that? Is it just does someone actually come up with it, or is it a mix of you guys, or how does that work?
To an extent, it's a mix of us. I think if one of us has an idea, we have usually a base for the song that we do on our own, and I think we each have our own processes.
Yeah, it's definitely the skeleton. Most of a song is going to come out of one of us, and especially for me and Taylor, who do most of the writing, we'll come to the rest of the band with a song idea, and everyone else in the band is a lot more talented than us, and they kind of make it sound good. Like we just
Yeah.
record like just onto our computers or whatever. Maybe have like a couple guitar chords, an idea of the lyrics and the general melody. We bring it to our drummer Jim or our guitarist or bassist and stuff, and they really tighten it up and make it actually sound good.
But you guys are the ones who are writing the actual songs and writing the
Oh, yeah.
lyrics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So you're just as talented as they are, just in a different way.
in a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, technically, like on a technical level, we are fucking. I'm dog shit. I would never say that Taylor was bad at his craft, but Taylor, how do you feel about your singing skills or your musicianship?
The only thing that matters is that it turns out well in the end. So
Fucking A,
There
right?
There you
There you
go.
Yeah,
And if it doesn't turn out well, you got more Malört behind you.
hell yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
I
No,
got a quick question.
Yeah.
Do you have a cape on your shirt?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Holy
Party
shit, I
City, it
didn't
was
see that.
$8.
So there's your savior.
Yeah,
Malört.
he's kind of our unofficial mascot, like Malört Man. I got this like $8 at Party City. This shirt itself, we asked one of our buddies, Phoebe, to make it. She hand painted this, and
Mhm.
it's amazing. It looks great, but I'm not sure if you can wash it because this is like all hand painted and stuff. So
So that's
starting to
never been
smell.
watched.
Febreze.
Pour Malört on it to keep it's like a
Right,
flow
there
of
you go.
Malört.
I didn't even notice the cape. Good call out on that.
Yeah, I saw something on his shoulders. I'm like, is that a cape?
Yeah, I got recognized by my girlfriend's high school. Like she went to high school with this random person that saw our video, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't realize you were dating the Malört guy." And I was like, "All right, I guess I'm the Malört guy now." So
There you go. That's
Taylor, he's walking around like at grocery stores in public wearing the shirt and cape saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe people recognize me. What is this? I'm a total celebrity." Like,
What are your guys' favorite tracks to play live, and why?
originals or covers wise.
Originals.
Yeah, I think we just have a lot of fun with Be Cool or Beat It. I think
it's got to be cool
yeah,
to beat it.
a lot of people. It
is a
very
fun
intuitive
song.
to sing along to, and yeah, people enjoy it.
It's just so fun at the beginning. At live shows, we the little ba 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 la da 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 da's that we do at the end. We do that at the beginning too at live shows, which is really nice. You get everyone kind of jumping up, pumped up, and it's fun because it's got vocals for basically everybody in the band, especially like during the breakdown. We're all kind of like passing the mic around to each other.
oh, that's cool.
So it's that plus the gang vocals plus just all the stupid shit like stopping the song halfway through, taking a shot of Malört, starting it again.
Nice.
There's a lot of like breaks in that song. It's a
Oh,
very
yeah.
gimmicky, silly.
Sounds
song,
like you guys have a
so
lot of
it's
fun with
gotta
it. Yeah.
be-
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You guys
Oh,
are
yeah.
very you're very when I was listening to it, a very tight band, and
Thank you.
the piano in it or the organ is I think it's perfect for the music too. You were saying earlier
Finally.
you
I
were
told
saying
you, Taylor. He wanted to kick me out. No, I'm just-
no, don't do it, Taylor. I thought it added a little a little pizzazz to it, because you don't normally
Thank
hear
you.
that, and that's what kind of gives you your guys' sound, I think, because you could hear
Yeah.
that in a lot of the songs, like you just hear that like kind of stick out, and I thought that was cool.
I mean, that's kind of half the reason that I get like really motivated to write our songs, because I feel like if somebody else is writing a song, like our guitarist or our bassist, they're not going to make room for keys. It's like I kind of have to make it myself.
Yeah,
If I'm writing a song, I'm like I got to make sure this song will not survive without keys. It's like it's my band insurance, I think.
Job security.
right.
Writing the songs is also job security. You're fine.
Yeah, baby.
That's probably your biggest job security that you have.
Yeah, maybe.
So, are there any upcoming projects or releases or anything?
So very recently we just put out a song, maybe like 3 or 4 weeks ago. It's called Sam Wainwright is Away in New
Yeah.
York and You're Here in Bedford Falls. Never Get Better. It's our Christmas song. So not super relevant now that it's not Christmas, but we are going to be playing it out at our next live show, which is February 16th.
Yep, we're playing at Urban on Division, which is a pretty cool venue as well.
February
pretty excited
16th,
about
you said?
February
Where-
16th.
What date? What's that day?
It's Friday.
The Friday.
Oh, snap.
Why do they always have shows on Fridays?
Well, we can probably make that one.
We
February
probably
16th.
could, yeah.
You guys should definitely come along.
Yeah, we anytime that we interview a Chicago band, because we interview like people from fucking Scotland to whatever, but anyone that we actually interview that's from Chicago, we go and see all the time and support.
Hell
and-
yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Better if they come through Chicago, we'll go and support them.
yeah,
Oh, absolutely.
Very cool.
yeah. So we'll write that down and we'll see what's going on that day. But yeah, more than likely we'll be there. If not, any
I'd
other
love to see
shows,
you guys there.
any other shows that you guys have?
We're getting the gears turning on a few other places.
Yeah.
But that's the only one we have set in stone right now.
Okay,
All right.
cool. I remember being in a band and like trying to get shows and stuff, and like I don't know if it's still the same thing, especially in Chicago. It was like, well, how many people are you going to have turn out? And
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's 100% that a promoter will hit you up and they'll say, "Hey, or no, you'll hit up a promoter and say, "Hey, can we play a show here?" They'll say, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay, great." And then they'll say, "Okay, can you make a poster?" I'm like, "Sure, I can make a poster." "Aren't you the promoter?" And they're like, "Yeah, just make a poster." I'm like, "Okay." You make a poster. They're like, "Hey, can you find opening bands?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, I'll find
Yeah.
opening bands." They're
So
like,
it's
"Okay,
still
how
the
many
same.
people are you bringing?" I'm like, "Motherfucker, what are you doing?
Right.
You've sent 4 emails and you're taking like 25% of the revenue of this show for fucking what?" But no,
Email you.
They just want to make
for,
money.
for sending 6 emails, and it doesn't even go. Doesn't even come. Not naming any names, but I've been
Yeah.
to a lot of shows where the promoter didn't show up. I mean, his loss. It's an awesome
Wow.
show. I mean, don't tell anyone. I would play for free. I don't give a shit. I don't
Right.
do this for money.
I mean, we're the same way. We don't do this for money.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
we actually
We actually lose money doing
lose
this.
So do we.
Oh yeah, no. We're in the red on this band pretty deeply, and I'm totally okay with that.
right. You do it for the fun.
Yeah, no, you do it for the fun. We don't play live shows with the consistency of it being a career. Also, being a 5-piece kind of makes it even harder. 'Cause
Yeah.
whatever you're making, you're splitting 5 ways evenly. So no,
And
it's in no way a business.
It's a lot of
for
work
us,
too,
so,
traveling with a 5-piece band and getting all the equipment set up, and it's a lot.
You know, we're
And
all in
getting
our
the
like early
dates.
30s right now. Our
Yeah.
bassist, he has a son now. So like that plus, wives, girlfriends, living situations. We're busy,
Yeah.
So we play shows when we can and when we want, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. In the genre of pop punk, how do you guys strive to be like unique and get yourselves out there? Like, what do you guys do to make yourselves stand out?
I think our personalities come through pretty well in our both our media and our shows. We like to do like a uniform bit, like I'll wear this, and the rest of them will have like a matching outfit. We did a Sailor Moon outfit for a Halloween show. We were the Sailor Scouts, but Malört. So yeah,
Malört
we
themed.
try to bring a little bit of energy on stage with how we present ourselves and just our interactions with the crowds and stuff. So.
Yeah, I'd say like more than anything, we just try to be funny.
Yeah.
Whenever I've seen bands, like when I go to see them live, if the opener comes on, they could be the best, most like technically sound, amazing, moving like emo band, but if they're all just fucking like sad, singing about like their feelings and shit, like, look, man, I get that that's a big deal to you. I get it, but I don't know you. I don't know your story. I like if I knew you, I would be totally into it. But like when you're a small, like up and coming band, you gotta be fun. You gotta control the energy. It's like, especially when you're like there as an opener, you gotta be hyping people up. You gotta be silly. You gotta not be taking yourself seriously. You gotta just be there for like for
Right.
having fun. And half the songs we play don't have keyboard in them. So I'm just dancing around the stage, harassing our guitarist or our drummer or Taylor right here, just making an ass out of myself because it's funny. It's just fun. So I mean, in a word, I'd say that what sets us apart is we try to be funny.
Well, that's, I mean, from your videos, I mean, that's how my buddy told me about you guys, because he said, like, look at this shit is funny. He's like, they're just like your guys' personality. And like,
Yeah.
I was like, all right, cool. So, I mean, it's definitely working for you guys.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I'm pouring another shot.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not gonna let you get ahead of me, motherfucker.
Damn, motherfucker had it in his hand.
This is our private reserve right here. This is just our logo of the band that we put onto it. We use this for our music video because we technically have nothing to do with
Wait, let me see that again.
the distillery that makes this, or Jepson's, or any of those
We are
people.
in no way sponsored by Malört.
Yeah, I think we should say that. We're not sponsored by Malört at all.
Neither
Malört
are
is
we.
Technically, Malört is technically just the Swedish word for wormwood, and that's all we're named after. So,
so
just
Wormwood
legally,
and
if
Savior.
they ever come after us, like for using this name in our band name, like when we're huge and we're like on SNL or something, they can't do shit.
Yeah. And then we can replay this to them.
Yeah, let's not challenge them.
No. No, we're telling the
fucking
line
challenge
right
them. Cheers to challenging them.
now. Cheers to challenge. I think that'd be funny if they sued us, because then we could be like, we're getting sued by Jepsons. It's a huge legal controversy. They're stepping on the little guy. Help our poor band, please. No, don't do it, Jepsons. I'm just kidding.
Well, I think that would, I mean, any publicity is good
It
publicity.
always does, dude. Every time you try to stomp something out, it grows back together stronger. I
Yeah.
think.
So are there any other artists you ever dreamed of working with?
Right now, we're kind of chasing a couple of other local Chicago bands that we really want to play with. Just some of our hometown heroes.
Yeah.
A big one that we really, really want to play with is Sincere Engineer. She's just one of the most badass ladies in pop punk right now. We so badly want to play with her, but long term, I'll play with anyone in Chicago. Taylor, who are you
I mean,
wooing?
like pipe dream level, I'd love to like open for Fall Out Boy or something.
Oh my god, that'd be the
sick.
best.
So,
Oh shit, yeah.
I just saw them at the Metro, and they had an opening band that I had never heard of, and it was just like Pete Wentz found them online, was listening to them. He's like, you know what, you guys are going to open for us, and like,
No shit.
so, yeah, who knows? You never know.
No, just
I think you
start
gotta dream
start
big.
tagging your videos with Fallout Boy.
There you go.
Then they'll hear of you.
Yeah,
We do that with Dave Grohl, even though we don't mention him on the show. We always just tag Dave Grohl because one of these days we're like, maybe one of these days is going to be like, who the fuck is Chris Court?
Did you guys ever
He keeps on
hear
tagging
about
me.
that band Diet Light up in Milwaukee?
No.
Their drummer went onto TikTok and he played the riff from what's that song? Buddy Holly? The
From Weezer?
from Weezer, yeah.
Yeah.
Played that every day for 997 days until Rivers from Weezer duetted him, and like 2 or 3 days shy of the 1,000 day mark. Weezer duetted him, and like they both played it together.
No
And then he ended
shit.
up getting to go on stage with them and play it live for them when they went
Holy
to Milwaukee.
shit.
Yeah, their meme magic is untouched. I would love to play with Diet Light. Diet Light, if you're listening to this, call me.
Yeah. Give him a call. What's your number? No, I'm just kidding.
You want to put it all over the internet?
Well, that's actually one of our next bits that we just talked about. We just set up a Google Voice number. We don't have this fully set up yet, but you know how a lot of emo songs they have like a voicemail in the intro of like a girl saying, "Oh, I just can't be with you anymore." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Well,
And you
that
do
was in
like,
one of your
twinkly guitar.
songs, wasn't it? Like,
No, that was actually a clip from BoJack Horseman.
oh, was it?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I
Yeah.
thought it was.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
pinpoint where it was from, but I was like, this sounds familiar.
Yeah, no, that's from BoJack Horseman. That's when Todd goes kind of nuts on BoJack over
Okay.
sleeping with Emily.
what Pete means is it might be from BoJack Horseman.
Right.
They
We
did not
can't
We
steal
would
for
anything.
sure.
Well, yeah, we would never put copyrighted material in our songs. But anyway, point is, our next bit, what we want to do is we want to start a Google Voice number and just say, hey man, everyone just leave a voicemail on here. Whoever has the funniest one can be the intro of our next song that we come up with.
Oh, that would
Play
be
some
kind of a
emo
cool
song.
idea.
It will start with like someone's funny but sad voicemail. We'll see. We'll see. We're gonna crowdsource our fans.
That would
See who
actually
can
be
come up
really
with
cool.
Something really funny.
If I were in a band, I would steal that.
Yeah. Wait, you are in a band?
Not no more. No, that was in the
Probably almost 10 years ago.
10 years ago, yeah. Not no more. It was a fun time, but then everyone had kids and
Yeah, man. Life happens.
wives, and everyone left me, and it was just me.
I'm sorry.
I'm still
man.
here.
Yeah.
Actually, I
You guys
came
both in
back
the band?
because I left you before. And then
Yeah.
I came back.
So before we leave, you guys,
We don't pay for Zoom.
I got you.
we should start that.
It's expensive. We looked it up.
No, yeah.
It's like $150 a year.
Sheesh.
Wow.
Yeah. So before we let you guys go, anything to plug, anything to promote?
Yeah, we got a show February 16th at Bourbon on Division. You can get merch. You can get this cool ass t-shirt at malörtsavior.bigcartel.com. We're on Spotify, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're hilarious on all of them. We're on Apple Music, we're on Facebook, we're on everything except
Pretty much all the socials.
not Twitter.
Except
One of us
for-
has got to make a Twitter.
X.
Yeah,
X, formerly known as Twitter.
X.
Yeah.
See, I can't keep up.
You got to get on
And a
Elon's
Threads, right? We
side.
gotta get a Threads now.
Yeah, buy our merch. It's hilarious.
Once again, thank you for listening to The Chris Court Show. Remember, if you have a band or business, or know someone that has a band or business, send all the info and MP3s to chriscourtshow@gmail.com. Chicken nuggets and cranberry sauce.
The Chris Court Show.
I'm going to be talking into the microphone while I'm sucking your dick. And I hope you enjoy it.